High LDL cholesterol almost never comes with obvious symptoms. You can carry it for years without feeling a thing, making it a completely silent threat to your cardiovascular system. Look at this animated cross-section of a human artery. Over time, excess LDL cholesterol particles quietly accumulate along the interior walls. They harden into physical plaque that steadily restricts the central passageway, narrowing the artery and increasing your risk of a heart attack. When people hear they have high cholesterol, they frequently assume they only have two options: start taking a daily pill immediately or commit to a grueling, highly restrictive diet. But the most accessible first line of defense against plaque buildup is actually sitting right in your kitchen. Defending your arteries starts with what you choose to put on your dinner plate. We tend to think of everyday foods strictly in terms of empty calories or fuel. But the ingredients we eat contain active chemical compounds that can physically intercept and manipulate how our bodies process cholesterol. Today, we are breaking down 10 specific, easily accessible foods, categorized by the 3 precise biological mechanisms they use to fight back against cholesterol buildup. Eating for cardiovascular health isn't about following arbitrary rules or punishing yourself with bland meals. It is about actively deploying a biological toolkit. Our first line of defense takes place entirely inside the digestive tract, using a functional category of foods we can call the sponges, otherwise known as soluble fiber. Inside the gut, soluble fiber absorbs water, expanding into a thick, viscous gel. This physical barrier ensnares cholesterol particles, preventing bloodstream absorption. Number 10, oats, provide a specific fiber called beta-glucan. Its molecular structure acts as a lock, perfectly capturing these particles. Number 2, barley is another potent source of beta-glucan fiber. And at number 9, beans, including black beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, and lentils, offer dense packages of soluble fiber. You can also deploy fruit-based sponges. Apples, at number 8, utilize a specific fiber called pectin. Number 3, berries, like strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries, deliver fiber alongside antioxidant-rich plant compounds. By consuming these 5 foods, you actively construct a physical barrier in your gut that intercepts cholesterol before it ever has a chance to reach your arteries. To address the cholesterol already circulating in your system, we must shift focus from the gut directly to the cardiovascular system, using a second tactical category, the replacements. The strategy relies on actively removing heavy saturated fats from your diet and replacing them with unsaturated fats and omega-3s. These compounds lower your triglycerides and clear the way for better heart health. Our premier source for omega-3 fatty acids is number 7, fatty fish. Incorporating wild salmon or trout directly infuses your system with essential lipids. We can also draw from plant-based healthy fats. At number 5, avocados are exceptionally rich in monounsaturated fats. Number 4, extra virgin olive oil delivers powerful unsaturated fats that form the entire foundation of the Mediterranean diet. Almonds take the number 6 spot, offering an excellent mix of unsaturated fats and fiber. Because nuts are calorie-dense, a small handful is all you need to get cardiovascular benefits without overloading your daily intake. Replacing processed foods and butter with these 4 sources of healthy fats shifts the blood's lipid profile toward a resilient, cardiovascularly supportive state. For our final mechanism, we have to zoom all the way down to the microscopic level of the intestinal wall. This brings us to the blockers. Human cholesterol on the left and a plant sterol on the right are geometrically nearly identical. Looking so similar, plant sterols actively compete for absorption pathways. They physically crowd intestinal docking stations, causing actual cholesterol to bounce off and be flushed away. The ultimate source for this blocking mechanism is number 1 on our list: foods specially fortified with plant sterols. You can find these active compounds integrated directly into certain heart-healthy spreads and yogurts. These sterol-rich foods serve as targeted interceptors. They exploit a biological loophole, forcing down the exact amount of cholesterol your body can physically absorb. When we look at the specific biology of these ingredients, a well-stocked pantry becomes a functional inventory of heart-protecting compounds. But the stark reality is that none of these 10 foods can act as a singular, magical cure for high cholesterol on their own. The true solution lies in consistency. Making the daily choice to prioritize fiber-rich foods, replace saturated fats with unsaturated ones, and minimize highly processed meals is what ultimately creates a healthy cardiovascular environment. Dietary changes are incredibly powerful, but they do not replace prescribed medical treatments. If you have high cholesterol, you must talk with your healthcare professional to build a comprehensive plan that works for your specific biology. So, which of these 3 biological mechanisms are you going to deploy first? And which specific food are you going to integrate into your next meal? Let us know your chosen food in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more simple, science-based strategies to optimize health.